Alright, who let Yoshi cut the pizza?
Yoshi!
Yoshi is offering to give you 1/2 plus 1/3 of a pizza, or 1/4 plus 2/3 of a pizza. Which is the better deal? If you'd like to learn a memorable way to add fractions, stick around! Alright, so what's the trick? To add two fractions, we actually want to think of the fractions as money. Why is that? Well, we know that 2 quarters and 3 dimes add up to 80 cents, easy. But this is like adding the fraction 2/4 to 3/10, read as 2/4 and 3/10. The answer we end up with, 80 cents, is like the fraction 80/100, read as 80 hundredths. So how can this be? How did we start with fourths and tenths and end up with hundredths? Essentially, the fourths and tenths fractions are like measurement units, which can both be converted to the common unit of hundredths. This idea works for any kind of coins. You can add a quarter and 4 pennies to get 29 cents. That's 1/4 plus 4/100 equals 29/100. You can add a $1/2 with a nickel to get 55 cents. That's 1/2 plus 1/20 equals 55/100. And in fact, we can convert any two fractions into a common fraction, just like we can convert any two coins into cents. The key lies within the denominators. Anyway, here's the formula for adding fractions, which we all know and love. A/x plus b/y equals, well, a/x times y/y plus b/y times x/x. And that's equal to ay plus bx all over xy. Here, the measurement units of x and y's can both convert into the common units of x times y's. We just need to carry the numerators along through the conversion. Now, let's go back and try to solve our pizza conundrum.
Yoshi!
Yoshi is offering to give you 1/2 plus 1/3 of a pizza, or 1/4 plus 2/3 of a pizza. Which is the better deal? Well, if we can find the values of 1/2 plus 1/3 and 1/4 plus 2/3, then we will be able to compare them and figure out the answer. Let's start with the 1/2 plus 1/3. The main point is that we want to convert these fractions to have the same denominator of 2 times 3, or rather 6. The numerators just get taken on a little ride. Well, 1/2 times 3/3 plus 1/3 times 2/2 equals 3 plus 2/6, which is 5/6. Okay, and now we can work out the second deal. For 1/4 plus 2/3, we convert the fractions into the common denominator fraction of 4 times 3. Well, that is 12. Again, the numerators just come along for the ride, and we find that 1/4 times 3/3 plus 2/3 times 4/4 is equal to 3 plus 8/12, or 11/12. Finally, we compare the two fractions 5/6 and 11/12. In fact, 11/12 is a little bit bigger than 5/6. We can see this since 1/2 is smaller than 2/3, which is smaller than 3/4, and so on. But if you don't believe me, why don't we convert the 6th fraction into a 12th fraction? 5 over 6 equals 5 over 6 times 2 over 2, which is equal to 10 over 12. And this is certainly less than 11 over 12. And that's it for today.